Very nice. Hey, it's the Fox 17 Rockin' Review. I'm hanging out with my buddy Ben Miller from Corner Music, great musician, Nashville studio musician. You see him playing in local bands. You're all over town, and you're here with me in the studio today talking more gear, and I appreciate you coming in, Ben.
Yeah, no problem.
You got a busy schedule, and we're checking out Knaggs guitars now. You've been playing Knaggs for a while. They've been around since 2009, you know, making the solid bodies, and now they've got to deal with Steve Stevens, you know, with Billy Idol, and those look incredible.
They look amazing.
You know, we'll have to try those out too.
Yeah.
But you know, today we're talking about their acoustics, and Peter and Joe Knaggs were kind enough to send me number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, which is pretty impressive.
Written in pencil.
Exactly. You know, it's like
down inside.
I opened up the case and was like, oh. So you can see the top on this, you know, is the AAA spruce. And what a beautiful top on it. And then you and I were talking about the back and sides are done in the
it's the
East Indian.
Yeah, that's right.
Rosewood, back and sides.
Rosewood.
Just beautiful guitar. And we were talking about how very balanced the sound is, and the inlays and everything else. You can see with the binding here that they did in the curly maple.
Yeah, see, that's just beautiful.
It's just the attention to detail. I was telling some other people when this guitar first came into me to review and look it over, Ben, is that, you know, when you look inside a guitar and you see that even the braces have been sanded down, it's like that's detail. And we can see right here with the inlays here around the sound hole, just the attention to detail, the ebony fretboard.
Yeah, and the veneer.
Yeah, and then the inlays. You know, we're talking about the little boats.
Yeah, green snail work boats.
Yeah, I don't know if they fish for green snails or if it's made from green snails. If so, those have to be big snails. But what a great sounding and playing guitar, and very balanced. And I know locally it's hard to find them here in Nashville, but you can check out, they have the 2 different lines of acoustics right now. This is part of the Chesapeake series.
Yeah.
You know, and just an incredible guitar. And you have to say the name because I will get it wrong.
I think we're going to go with Patuxent.
I like that. That's the way it's spelled. And but it is part of the Chesapeake series, and they're going to have a lot more of these acoustics coming out from Knaggs. And just like their solid body guitars, these are all handmade.
Yeah.
And you can really tell it in the details. I mean,
well,
just
you know, I mean, from a dude like Joe Knaggs and Peter Wolf and all those guys that are working with them. What do you expect?
Right.
You know, I mean, like, do you really expect anything less than what you see here?
It was just incredible. Whenever Peter told me he was sending me one, and I opened up the case, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I called in people to my office, and it's like, oh, it's like one of those moments, you know. But what a great guitar. And I mean, this is handcrafted. I mean, you could request custom. As they do a lot of custom work. But I mean, the stuff coming straight out on this one, on an acoustic guitar like this, is incredible.
Yeah, now see, I haven't actually had the opportunity to play one of their acoustic models until today, you know, because I haven't seen one yet. You know, I've seen them on the website, and I've seen pictures and videos and stuff like that. But I haven't had the chance to really touch one until today, and it's just. It's the same feeling that I get when I got the others. Yeah. You know? And the craftsmanship, and like you and I were talking too, you know, as I was looking over this guitar, I'm thinking it's gonna, you know, as a collector and a player, I think it's gonna age nicely. Oh, absolutely.
You know, the tone will just
you're bringing up a very interesting point. You know, within the past month or so, let me back up a little bit. I've been playing, you know, the Chop Tank and the KF for about a year now. And in the past month, it's started to do this weird thing, especially the Chop Tank. Right. Because I mean, I play that more and I really dig in. It does this thing where it's just opening up and the notes are becoming sweeter. Right. As if that could actually happen. But on my gigs, I'm starting to see, wow, that's very interesting sound. Everything is kind of changed around. Oh yeah. And then I get to my studio stuff. And I'm like, okay, so it's not just the room I'm in. This is really happening. And it comes down to the aging of the wood, you know, just and it does it with electrics just as does acoustics, to where the more vibration, the more playing and everything else, the better sound. It makes total sense. You know, I always end up calling it the Stradivarius effect. Right. You know, to where the wood is like crystallizing and just makes it sound better and better. And this guitar is built so well. Yeah, I think it's just going to, over the years, just sound even better. Yeah, it's amazing. Now, where can people find out about you, Ben? Because I mean, you've got
I've been checking out the tracks you're recording. I think Clairvoyant is my current favorite. And you know, you've got all these things going on. Where can people find out about you?
Well, you got a few different places. I've been working on my social media skills since the last time we were here.
Awesome.
You can find me at Ben Miller Music on Facebook.
Okay.
You can also find me at Ben Miller Guitar on Twitter.
Okay.
And then you can listen to all the music on Reverb Nation. And currently, I'm #1 in Nashville for the experimental charts.
Wow.
And about number 9 to 11. It fluctuates in the country.
I'm signed up for all of your social media now, so I'm dialed in for Ben Miller on wherever you go. And I would recommend all of our viewers do the same. You know, because I mean, you're putting out some great music. And be sure and check out these Knaggs guitars too. You can go online. We don't have a local dealer here in Nashville yet.
Not yet.
But we will. And until then, check them out on the web. And thanks for checking out the Rockin' Review.